Earlier, I said that Ubisoft is where the stars come out to play, but this year, with new innovations, players will feel like the stars themselves. You know, drunk, chasing their assistants in an SUV in a parking lot. Ubisoft announces the new Lindsay Lohan game. It's going to be awesome. It's one thing to enjoy playing Red Steel, the action game of legendary sword and gunplay, but quite another to experience the empowering sensation of actually yielding a katana with the deadly skill of a master. And that, my fellow boys and girls, is just what the incredibly realistic feel of playing Red Steel 2 is all about. With Wii Motionplus attached to your Wiimote, your every action is identically translated to the screen with the exactness that has never been possible before. Don't make the mistake I did and try to hook a real sword into your console. It doesn't work, and it causes thousands of dollars in damage. So let's take a look at the Red Steel trailer. I played Red Steel 2 with Chris Brown recently, and, oh, Joel, sorry. But you guys really need to hear about Red Steel 2 from the expert. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a warm welcome for the creative director of Red Steel 2, Jason Vandeberg. And that guy.
And that guy. And that guy.
All right. All right. I'm Jason Vandeberg. This is my lead designer, Roman Campos Oriola. We are very excited to be here tonight. We're going to introduce you to the new Red Steel live and in person. So, we are doing something a little bit different with the game this time. You may have seen some of the stuff on the web. We are going into the desert. We're going to take you into the desert. It's not the real desert. It's the mythical desert where it's really hot and the vultures are swinging around. You may have already seen our new hero as well on the net. He's a gunslinger and a samurai, yeah? He's got a katana in one hand, revolver in the other. It's pretty cool. All right, enough of me. We're gonna show you an exclusive look at the first level of Red Steel 2. Our hero has returned to his hometown and has found that things are not as they were when he left. His day is about to go from bad to really bad. Everything you're about to see here is all live, running on the Wii. Bundle. Thanks.
I want his corpse.
So way back when we first started talking about what we wanted to do with Red Steel 2, we kept coming back to, I kept coming back to fighting with my little brother in the backyard with sticks when we were kids, you know? That feeling that just hitting things with your stick is fun, right? That was a feeling that I wanted to put in the game. And with the Wii Motionplus, it's now possible. So, first let's take a look at our sword. The sword in Red Steel 2 is mapped one-to-one to the Wii Motionplus. The position of your sword is directly mapped in-game. You can turn in the angle. And to attack, you just swing the Wii Motionplus as if it was a sword. It's pretty cool. Whew. Now, in addition, we can also measure how hard you are swinging your weapon. We know how hard you're swinging the Wiimote. So the harder you hit slash, the more damage you're going to do. And of course, you can just pull your gun out and fire anytime you want. Cool. All right, enough of that. Let's see some real combat. Roman, real combat. Hey. He just likes to hit things. He likes that. Okay.
You're gonna pay for that.
These guys are jackals. They're the scum of the earth. The world is better off without them. I'm gonna let Roman do his thing.
Hey, you.
Oh. All right. You can see Roman is focused on moving. He's focused on slashing, on shooting. He's focused on his physical movements. Combat in Red Steel 2 is a physically involving activity. It's sort of like a first-person brawler, you know? It's kind of cool. Ugh. You're gonna have to hit. You have to hit him a little bit harder. Armored opponents, you gotta hit him with the. Yeah, there you go. Now everything you're seeing here, Roman's using the left stick for movement. He's slashing with the Wiimote. You shoot with B, yeah. A to block, and then he's using Z to tap targets, but that's about it. Now, if you're a more advanced player, you want more access to customizable controls, you'll have that as well. All right, let's move on. So we really believe that hitting things is fun. That includes doors and, you know, boxes, your friends, whoever you like. Now, of course, as you move deeper into Red Steel 2, you're going to get new powers. Like that one. Now, that was pretty cool, Roman, but I think you can do better than that. Oh! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're almost out of time. But before I go, I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine.
The Heavy.
Bad parenting, I think.
Who's that?
So this guy is an example of some of the more powerful enemies you're going to fight in Red Steel 2. You'll encounter him first as sort of a mini-boss, but by the end, you'll be taking on more than one at a time, his more powerful friends, etc. Of course, attacking him from the front is a bad idea. You can see Roman is using our dash ability. By just pressing A and moving the left stick, you can quickly change your position to get around behind him where he's vulnerable. All right, so a few last notes. Everything you see here is running at around 60 frames a second. The team is really focused on quick, responsive gameplay, and we've learned a lot in the last few years about how to get a great performance out of the Wii. And you also may notice we've got a slightly different look this time. We're taking realism, and we're blending in kind of a graphic novel approach, and we're pretty proud of the result. So the hammer here is going to be available on the floor demo at E3. If you'd like to test your skills and try out the sword, I really invite you to come and try it out.
Finish him.
Yes. That's all we got time for. I've got one more quick announcement. I'm delighted to be able to tell you that we will, of course, be bundled with the Wii Motionplus at launch, which is very exciting news.
Jason, Roman, thank you. Scariest beard out here so far tonight. Roman, you got carried away, but thank you, you guys. Wow, that looks terrific. And if you play that at home, it is that loud. So it's the most fun you'll have with a sword this year.